first things first, we just turn on the battery. Now what you're going to do is you're going to push this down over here. Keep it there for a second until it turns on. Good, good. All right, now we are in New York City, and we're going to go to Washington, D.C. That's what you want, okay? First, what we're going to do is over here, we're going to say 737-800NG with a CFM56 engine, all right? Then we're going to go to position, all right? We're going to take the longitude and longitude over here, okay? Go back over here, put in the GPS location, and we're going to push this button over here. It says JFK. Turn these two, please, to the nav position. 2 clicks to the right. To the right, to the right, to the right. There you go. 1, 2, 1, 2. Perfect. Awesome. All right, now we're going to go. We're going to say JFK, from JFK to KDCA. Okay? That's what it is. We're going to take off, I have no idea from where. We're going to be MOLIP 745. Okay? That is our flight number. Activate performance initialization. We're going to fly, we're going to do 17,000 pounds of fuel. And what you see over here right now, we actually started up our, let me see this, hold on. That's good. All right, so we're going to do this first. So here we go. 17,000 pounds of fuel, 132,000 pounds of gross weight, 5,000 pounds of reserve, 20 goes in the cost index, which is the fuel efficiency calculation for the aircraft. And then we're going to fly, let's see, what we did over here. This is, we're basically looking at what our flight plan is going to be, okay? Flightaware.com actually gives you the flight plan that they actually used, okay? So we're going to say KJFK to KDCA. Ronald Reagan International Airport. We're going to go here. It's going to tell us this was a flight that they have done. One of them isn't running, and right now this one is over here. So what we're going to see is over here is our, that's not what we're going to do. We're going to choose another flight plan. All right, so RBV, here, they flew at 20,000 feet, okay? So we're going to put there over here, 20,000 feet, okay? Then, N1 limit, outside temperature is 1 degree Celsius. Okay, that's what's in DC right at this moment. We're going to take off at 5 degrees flaps. Center of gravity is calculated. Okay, and we're going to take off at 131 knots. Okay, there's one thing which is called V1. That's a go no go decision speed. VR is the rotate where you actually pull up. Okay, and then V2 is our single engine operation speed. So when you basically go it's 143 knots is you have to be in order to not to fall out of the sky in case you get a single engine operation. Okay? Alright, so we're going to put this to 143. Alright. Set this one please to 12,000 feet. 12,000. Until you get to it. Not 1,200, 12,000. It's going to be right there. It's just that have to be turned on. All right. Now, next thing what we're going to do over here, it says 3014. This button, set that green number down 3014, please. This button. That. It says barometric pressure. 3014, okay? And it's going to give you the altitude where we are right now, okay? Which is about 20 feet above sea level, right? Okay, good. I'm going to set this one over here to 20,000 feet. That's where we're going to go. And literally 0 feet practically to land because DC is basically on sea level. Okay? All right, set this one please to RTO. Yep. All right. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go here. We're going to go to our route. Okay, and we're going to put in this. Okay, now just so you guys understand, the route is basically, if you look up into that monitor I show you, the entire world looks like that. Okay, it has all of that stuff. So that basically what you're looking at is we have highways in the sky. Just like on a road, you can't just go anywhere, because when you do, you just hit people, and there would be beautiful fireworks up in the sky, but it wouldn't fit well with the people on the ground or in the airplanes. Make sense? Okay, good. All right. So, awesome. Okay, so we're going to put this flight plan in here, all right? So we're going to say RBV, direct. RBV, direct. Then, we're going to say Q430. So Q430, Q430 to COPES, COPES, COPES. That goes in here. Q75 goes in here, okay? And then we're going to go to MXE. Now this one over here says Clipper 3, okay? That's our arrival. Activate. What we're going to do over here, we're going to go departure, arrival, and we're going to say Clipper 3, all right? And now we have the entire route. See? I have no idea where they are landing right now, but it looks like they're landing towards the north. So we're going to do ILS, so we're not going to do the visual approach. Oh. But that can change by the time you're going to get there. So I have no idea, okay? Activate. Good. All right. So now we're happy as far as that. So what we're going to do over here is we're going to set this up over here to ILS runway 1. And we're good. All right. At this time, what I want you to do is I'm going to do a fuel pump. Push this down, keep it there for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3, let it go. Beautiful. Cool. You can observe the exhaust gas temperature is rising. So what we're doing right now, we're going to get disconnected from the gate. This airplane can't run in the entire thing from nothing but battery. So you need to have an auxiliary power unit at the back of the aircraft that actually can power the entire airplane. Does it make any sense? So there's essentially there's a third engine that works off of kerosene, and that's plugged in. Make sense? All right. This light came on. Put these two down. Okay, both of them. Perfect. I'm going to do fuel pumps. Push this down. That's the yaw damper, so the vertical stabilizer doesn't shake. Push this down. That is your galley switch. This is the most important button in the aircraft. Do you know why? What is a galley? What does that mean?
I have no idea.
No? Do you guys know what galley means? Kitchen. So why is it the most important button? I'll let you think about it for a second. What do you think?
Coffee.
That's it. 5 a.m. in the morning. No coffee, nobody goes anywhere. That's basically how it works. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Now you think it's funny, and you think it's not true. It is. Don't even know I'm saying it. Okay. All right. Now what you're going to do is you're going to push these 4 down. Those are the window heats. Not the middle.
Oh.
There you go. So the window heat is there for 2 reasons. One of them is that, of course, you don't want to have from the cold to fog up your windshield. But also, even in the summer, we turn it on. And it's almost the first thing what we do, because we want those windshields to be flexible enough in case there's a bird strike, they don't shatter. Okay? Now, notice that these ones I can't switch unless I pull. So you need to pull out, switch this down. Those are the hydraulics. Pull. There you go. Okay. Those 2 stay for now, because there's a toolbar in front of the airplane on the nose gear. If the toolbar is on it and there's no safety pin installed and the ground crew didn't tell you that, you don't turn this guy on. Why? Because that can have a hydraulic spike, it can swing, and it can knock someone over or actually break his back or something. Make sense? It happened in Chicago's O'Hare. The guy ended up in a wheelchair because of it. So since that time, that's what's going on. Okay? Now, next thing, turn these 2 to auto. So switch, pull it out, switch it onto auto. Auto. Not on. Auto. Auto. There you go. And these 3 to on. So what you just did is literally you established air conditioning, pressurization and bleed air for the engines to start, because the engine starts from high pressure compressed air. Okay? Push this down, please. Good. Push this down. So that was the fasten seatbelt sign. This was the anti-collision light. Now we're going to ask for pushback. Okay? And the ground. They're talking. Any questions so far? You guys? Nothing? Okay. This is what happens in Kennedy. Alright? Alright, we're not going to wait for it. This is going to get pushed. So the truck will show up. It's going to push this back, okay? Okay, good. Now, push this button here. Those are all airplanes. You know what's cool about them? Every single one of those are real. Literally flying right now. Okay? Truck is here in a second, so we're being clicked on. Alright. Release the parking brake. We're going to push this back. We're being pushed. Set the trim. 5 degrees. Alright, we're going to start the engine. Have you guys ever noticed that anytime they start any airplane engine, they always turn up the AC first? You have? Okay. You haven't flown yet that much, probably, that's why. So what they do is they turn up the AC, so you can, all the high pressure compressed air can go into the engine to spool it up. These airplanes start with a high pressure compressed air. There's no battery that starts this up, okay? So turn both of these off. Pull, switch off, switch off. Good. Push this in, turn it 1 notch to the left. Good. Start valve open and 2 is rising. See that? When this gets to 25, you pull this out like this and put it up over here, okay?
So 25.
Yep. Switches now. Pull it out, put it up. Okay, now you see the, just one. Just the right side, okay? EGT rising and 1 rising. So the engine is starting to spool up, okay? When this turns off, we're going to push this down. Good. Generator. Push it down. Perfect. Okay, now we're going to repeat the process. But first we're going to do this over here. Push this in, turn it 1 notch to the left. Perfect. Start valve open and 2 is rising. Okay. 25, pull it out, put it up. Park. Okay. Good. Alright. Engine is starting to spool up on the left side. Okay. Truck is going away. Alright. Push this down, please. Alright. Okay. So, we got that one. Alright? Okay. Now, what I want you to do is push these 2 down. Those are the pitot-static system. Pitot tube is the one that measures your speed. The static port is the one that measures your altitude. They're tiny holes. Constantly have to be heated so there's no ice forming on it. Okay? Now, next thing, we're going to put the generator on here. These 2 to auto, please. Pull, put them onto auto. So that one, good. And this one off. Good. Now you see that the ram doors open up on the side. The ram doors are the ones that basically, if you start over pressurizing the aircraft, they let the air out, the excess air out. Make sense? Okay. Turn this off. APU off. Good. We're going to do continuous ignition, right ignition, taxi light, 5 degrees flaps. Check. Everything is good. I taxi out. You will take off. Okay? Hydraulics. This is why I did this, you see? So this was off, and that's an awesome thing on an aircraft, okay? So this one was here, you see? When I push this, oh, I forgot to do these. It was telling me that I didn't do something. Make sense? All right, now, I'm going to have a few questions. The way how I teach, the way how I explain, the way how I work is basically I ask question before I tell the answer. The reason why is a good method is because what you want to do is you want to make sure the person thinks first, realizes that they don't know it. Once they realize it, it will retain the information. Otherwise, it will never happen. It just goes in one ear, goes out the other. Okay, primary flight display over there. You see that? Okay, so that one over there is your primary flight display. What's important about it is the black dot in the middle of that screen, that one, yeah, is the nose of the aircraft. The two black bars are the wings, okay? On the left side you see it 45, that's your speed. On the right side is your altitude, okay? Underneath is your heading. Got it?
Yeah.
All right, so the top left corner you see a green number.
Yeah.
Okay, what's that number? Yep, that's the speed we're going to take off with. Got it? That's your rotate speed. All right? Now, there's a 10-degree mark. You see that? 10 degrees, right?
Okay, yeah.
You see it?
Yeah.
This black bar and that black dot can't cross that when we take off. Why do you think that is? Nope. Good one, but no cookies. Tail strike. You pull more than what you're supposed to, you hit the tail in the back. At JFK, all is going to happen, you're basically going to say, okay, you're going to fill out a paperwork. Happens at Midway Airport in Chicago, where it's a short runway, you end up at the gas station. Got that? Okay, good. All right, we're going to go out to the runway, we're going to take off, all right? Okay, now, this is going to be the hardest thing. Not as hard as for him. For him, it's a little bit going to be funkier. So you might want to pay attention at this point. The black dot is the nose of the aircraft. The black bars are the wings. You're going to have two pink bars, okay? So watch this, two pink bars. See that over there? The vertical bar is your roll. If the pink bar goes to the right, which way are you going to turn? No.
Right.
Why would you turn to the right? Because that's your flight director. It's directing where to put the nose. So that's your roll, right or left. Understood?
Yeah.
Now, the vertical bar we established. What is the horizontal bar? Pitch. So it's telling you, if it goes up, the pink bar, what you're going to do.
If it goes up, then you're going to go up.
That's correct. So at all times, you're going to follow that pink bar. So you have to have the black dot exactly
Where they
right there on the cross, okay? But what's really funky is that almost everyone does exactly the opposite because they think that you're moving the pink bar. You're not, because the black dot is the nose of the aircraft. We're sitting on it. It's not going to go anywhere. So we're moving the black dot, but it's not going to move from the center. Make sense?
Yeah.
But that's what you're moving. Got it?
Yeah.
All right. Cool. We're almost there at the runway. We're going to take off, and off we go. Okay? Hank, this is not teaching, this is entertainment. And I'm doing this for 13 years. And you don't know if I have a type rating or not. It's so weird. You know how many critiques I have? Oh my God. From people who have no idea what they are talking about. He's in no position to teach. You can learn every one of these things from a $60 program from Steam. Okay, you're type rated, great. So this is teaching, it's not. This is inspiration for kids to become pilots. So up, down, left, right. This pretty sure is arriving. See it? Okay. This is where you can see if it's everything's working. Because I just restarted it, so that's why I'm checking it. All right. All right, flight attendants, please be seated for departure. Lights on. Push these two lights on. Okay, we're gonna do the strobe lights up. We are getting on the runway, okay? All right. Alright, we're gonna hit this guy over here. Heading select. We'll wait for 1 second. Good. We don't crash. Ready? Hold the yoke. Let's go. Alright. Airspeed alive, you see it? Okay. 80 knots, cross check complete. We want rotate, start pulling, please. Pull. Watch for the 10 degrees. Just like that. Good. Keep it like that. Positive rate. Gear up. Alright. Good. Now we're going to do cool. Level change. 230 knots. Just follow the pink bars right now. Flaps 1. Gear is up and locked. And flaps up. Straight right now. You know what's cool? See those ships? They're real too. It's coming from like FlightAware, same thing. Cool, huh? Alright, now I'm gonna go to RBB direct. Lateral navigation. Pull up please. And to the right. Beautiful. Just so you know, I didn't say climb at 10 degrees. I said 10 degrees is your tail strike. So don't pull more than 10. You need to pay attention. Pull up a little bit, please. There you go. Good job. So we're going to RBB. You see that? Good. Just follow the pink. like this all the way to Singapore. That's why we have autopilot. So whenever you want to push it on, you can do it. Usually we do it about 1,000 feet, 500 feet, 1,500 feet, depending on the pilot, what they want. Okay? This is the 737-800NG, guys. Beautiful. So now you're at 320 knots. Okay? Yep, push that. There you go. Just like that. I just restarted the system, so autopilot is messing up a little bit. Beautiful. I've captured it. We're good. Awesome. This is when you play Angry Birds. For real.
Transition altitude.
Cool. Transition altitude, 18,000 feet. Push this button over here.
Transition altitude.
Awesome. Lights off. You can turn off fasten seatbelt sign. Turn these two lights off. Awesome. All right. Any questions? There's no way you don't have.
How long does it take you to build this?
22 and a half years took me to build. It started back in 1995.
Where are all the pieces from?
What you're sitting on is from Victorville, California. But they are sitting in, for instance, from New Zealand. But this one is from Kingman, Arizona. This is from Mojave, Arkansas, and Germany. Okay? This is from Italy. Parts of this is from Germany, the Netherlands. This is from Germany and from Mojave. This one over here is from Kingman, Arizona, Pinnacle, Arizona, which is by Tucson. I think it's Tucson or Phoenix. No, actually, Tucson. Between Tucson and Phoenix. So that's that. The overhead panel over here, the aft overhead, is Opelaka, Germany, all over the place. So the program itself is a commercial program for $15,000 that's used for actual training. And this is Mike's the Flight Sim 2020. Now this is where it becomes crazy. Single PC, 27 USB cables, 9 monitors, and 29 programs simultaneously. That's what that is.
Parts of it in planes originally? Is that-
Yeah. Yeah. There were parts like the seat I can't make. This is styrofoam.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a lot.
Cool.
So right now we have 162 miles to go. Okay. Our top of descent is 84 miles away. See the amount of criticism I get? It's like, This time it should have bought a plane. I don't have to because I have plenty of friends with airplanes, so I can go flying anytime I want. Should have been a pilot. I'm already a pilot. I have a license. I love TikTok. It's one of the coolest, funniest thing ever. It's a serious social study. Unbelievable. Everybody has their own opinions, and it's just like you see it as like a big blender. You put in all kinds of people and you just mix it up. It's so much fun. Check them out. So this is how close we are. All right. Now, in about 78 miles, we'll start our descent. Okay. There's something which is called the ATIS, Automated Terminal Information System. Okay. That tells us what the weather is, and you always contact that first. You listen to it, and then it says you have Oscar, or you have Juliet, or you have X-ray. Those are your phonetic alphabet, what it is, what time it was given, so they know that you listen to the latest one. Okay? But what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to put over here KDCA, and we're going to check over here. It says the wind is from 200 degrees at 9 knots, 170 degrees variable to 230 degrees is the wind. Okay, so it varies, shifts, but it's nothing. It's 9 knots. 10 statute miles visibility, few clouds 15,000 feet, few clouds scattered clouds at 25,000 feet. 7 degrees Celsius, -6 is the dew point, so it's dry. When a dew point and the temperatures together is when you get fog and rain and all of that. Okay, all right. It's 3013 on the barometric pressure. So we're going to do this 3013 with this button over there. The white numbers change it to 3013. This one. 3013. White number on the bottom right corner. We're 3041 right now. So 3013. Yep, all the way down. Awesome. Now, keeping it level and at that altitude is not easy. See that white line over there? That shows that we're going down just a tiny bit. Once you get to 20,000 feet, it's going to level off, you see? That's what you have to keep exactly level. And on the cross. You want to try flying it to keep it at level? Okay, push that button over there. Fly it. You're not a pilot, just play simulation games. Alright. I love them. They don't know I own an arcade and I made money with this for the past 13 years and I play all day and people pay for it. It's so much fun. I'm 55. I don't know why, but I am. So you're doing great. You got the bug, so you can actually become a pilot. Did you know pilots get actually $450,000 a year if they fly for a major? And they go to Tokyo. Yeah, 350 to 450, plus your parents go to Fiji for free. Call the FAA. Dispatchers should know that these pilots are wacky. Okay, so T. You know what that means? You are above your assigned altitude. Yeah. I want it to be. That's what the airline does not require uniforms. It's mine. I'm like the Maharashi. But I tell you this, guys. You know why I do it? Nobody knows where I am. About almost 3 months ago, I was about to shut down the business after 13 years because of the pandemic and everything else. I had a lady walk in here from a hedge fund company. She was the marketing director in New York. She starts screaming with me, "Why aren't you on TikTok?" I'm like, "Come on, give me a break. I don't want to be on a brain-sucking machine. You gotta be on it. We are on it. Multi-billion-dollar hedge fund company." I'm like, "You gotta be kidding me." She says, "No, we are." She showed me. I get on. In 2.5 months, now I have 180,000 people following. And it literally saved my company. That's why I do it. Yeah, we're descending soon. Alright, my friend. See this over here? It says TT. Yep, that's our top of descent. There's a bunch of planes around us. Yes, Geoff, it's my company, not yours. One of the coolest things is like you can see yin yang in TikTok. You know, the dark and the and the bright. It's just so funny. Some people are so positive and some people are so negative. But you working in a school board, you know that, don't you? You see it every day, huh? Nobody can train with me. This is for entertainment. We're flying to DC right now. What is going on with you? Turn on fasten seatbelt sign.
Good. Just fly the airplane. Thank you, sir, very much. For impressed for the lifelong project.
I worked on it a lot. It wasn't the money. It was the ridiculous amount of patience that it required. When I started, we only had a 286 CPU. This was my first button from Radio Shack. Then the 386 CPU came out. 486. The first time I wanted to do a 737-400. Then in 1997, the 800 came out. 700, 800. That's when the glass cockpit came out. That's why I did this. So, yeah.
Alright, so right now we are 79 miles out. Okay?
Set this to 12,000.
Don't die. Mayday, mayday, we are sinking.
Sure.
Yeah, we're 300 knots. Alright. Well, let's find out what's our this is gonna be. Actually, let me see what's the
Runway 19 right now. That's what it says, but we'll see.
So I'm gonna set up for that, it looks like. But
3265. is the one that I was talking to you about. Okay? So, we are 3010.
10,000 feet.
3010. Cool up, my friend. We're supposed to be still at 12,000 feet, right? Correct?
10,000 feet.
Don't climb like 5,000 feet per minute because people in the back are like, by this time, last week's lunch is on the table. There you go. Alright, we're gonna land with 40 degrees flaps, 132 knots. Now we start going down to 3,000 feet, okay? Got it? Alright. Down to 3,000. At Coco. Coco at Coco. Alright, I don't know who you are. Alright. Lights on. Continuous ignition on. Flight attendants, you can start picking up the trash.
Feet.
So what you guys see over there, that huge circle, that's all restricted airspace. Yeah. And the closer you get, the more restricted it gets. Turn right. Now, when you feel this, I'm helping, so don't fight me. This is not going to be an easy landing. To the right. Where you want to fly after this? From DC.
Wherever. Doesn't matter to me.
Okay. We can go to Raleigh, Durham, or we can go to back to New York, or Philadelphia, or Pittsburgh, or whatever.
Philadelphia.
Okay. It's up to you. And I can position the aircraft somewhere else as well, so we can do West Coast if we want. Just make up your mind until we get to it. For landing. Alright. I always say P. Sherman 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney. Any of you remember what that is? Finding Nemo. That's the only thing that she remembered. She was so appointed and focused on that. Ta-da! You have seen it, right?
I've seen it.
Okay, good. That was the Sydney address, okay? That's all she could remember, so focus. Alright, number 1. Set this to number 1. Good, that's the auto brake. Don't go below 3,000 feet. This is DC. They don't like that. People just went like, server, Microsoft server is messed up. The river, 3,000 feet, follow it. You're just going to go to Naudi, and after that you just follow the river. Alright? I'm going to give you flaps 1. Do auto land into DC. Not on this runway. Alright, my friend, pull this out, put it down. Out. literally lost their minds. Slow down. Alright, don't go up that high. I will start helping, okay? Alright. Flaps 30. Lights on. Flight attendants, please be... Well, I would say brace for impact, but...
Wow.
Alright, I'm gonna slow down to 132 knots and slow down big time. 132 on the river, okay? Your dad is scared now. I can tell you that. I can feel the shivering. Alright. Okay, so we're still following the river. Okay? I'm so sorry, but the city does not look like a city right now. I will fix that as soon as we landed. Because right now you're supposed to see the Washington Memorial, all that stuff. But there's 2 petabytes of data on Microsoft Server, but sometimes it's just stupid. Alright, we are clear to land. Alright, you see that runway over there on the side? Okay, so we're not going to this one. 'Cause that would be too easy, you know? This is the Pentagon right here. That would be too easy. We gotta go this way like this. We follow this. There should be a bridge over here, which is right by the Lincoln Memorial. And we're gonna make a right, hard right turn at 500 feet. Uh-huh, yeah, I know. That's what's up.
1,000.
Yeah, we're going down to 500, okay? A little fast. But we're good. Slowing down nicely. Wow, there's a lot of airplanes waiting. See that? Southwest, all of it. This is where the bridge would be. But right now it's just kind of messed up.
Oh, there.
Yeah, but the airport is correct. So we're good. You see the bridge? This is where it would be.
500.
But again, I'm going to check on the internet. Right now it's internet. Like Russian, you know. Internet, not internet.
400.
Alright, so now we're turning. This is what you have to do over here, okay? You good? You want to try landing it?
Sure.
Okay, put her exactly in the middle
Approaching minimum.
of that runway. A little more to the right. A little more.
200.
Now you start leveling it up. We have a 12-knot wind.
100.
100 feet. A little more to the
50.
left.
40.
30,
30.
20.
20.
Cut the power.
10.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Reagan International Airport. By local time right now is 3:28 p.m. How was that?
That was good.
Piece of cake, huh?
No.
No. Lawyer, easier?
I don't know.
I doubt it, but okay. But listen, lawyers are important. I can tell you that. 'Cause without them, ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Alright. Actually, I'm going to leave this on. These guys go off. Start the APU. Push it down. Keep it there for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Let it go. Good. Flaps up. Turn this off, please. We have arrived. How do you build this with an insane amount of love? So those guys are going to take off, have fun, all of that stuff. I mean, you can call it fun. See, that's the problem. That makes no sense whatsoever. It's as stupid as it gets. It has nothing to do with reality whatsoever. If I had no internet connection, guess what would happen? TikTok wouldn't work. I mean, I don't want to be too smart, but sometimes I can't help it. Alright, we're going to park right here. Push these two down, please. turn this off. Awesome, awesome. Actually, I gotta do this one. Okay, awesome. Turn this off. How was that? Oh, you sweated. Oh, I made you work. All right. Be careful with your head, okay? All right, let me do something really quickly with this stupid internet, all right? How much fuel I got? I still have 11,000 pounds out of the 17. All right, my friend. Give me 1 second on the internet thing, okay? You like it? Did you guys like it? Was that cool? She was like, yeah, well. All right, are you ready? Okay, give me 1 second. Hi, guys. All right, how are you? Good. Checking yours out. All right. Take a picture of that thing over there. You guys can make a reservation, and you guys can check this out over here. I have a commercial fence line on the side. Okay. All that, so yeah. And I open until 8 o'clock today. And after 5 o'clock, I can do something. All right. Okay.
Just to Detroit to somewhere around there, wherever that is.
Hmm?
Detroit to somewhere in a circle around there, wherever.
What's 1 hour from Detroit?
Oh, from Detroit?
Yeah.
We could go to Toronto. I think that works. Let's see. So, DTW, Detroit, take Toronto. Toronto. Pearson.
Yeah.
SkyWest. Absolutely, we can do it. Is that good? Is that what you want to do?
Yeah.
All right, let me set it up. Give me 1 second. And then we're going to go from Toronto, Canada. A. Is it correct?
A.
And then we're going to fly from Detroit to Toronto.
Clear of conflict.
All right, Detroit. You want to go from Detroit to Toronto or from Toronto to Detroit? It's up to you.
Let's go to Detroit to Toronto.
Okay. Please be careful with your head. You're taller than him. Just be careful. There you go. Now, how much do you know? Nothing. No, guys, I never turn off the PC, ever. And the reason why I don't, because I used to teach physics, and I know there's no moving parts in your PC anymore except your fans. The only thing that can go wrong is the ball bearing. When you turn off the PC, it cools down. When you turn it on, it will heat up. When it cools down, it shrinks. When it heats up, it expands. Eventually, some microelectronics is going to go bad. If it runs on a consistent heat, it'll never die, as long as it runs. So that's why I never turn off the PC. Alright, we're going to do the same thing. Well, you're in a t-shirt, he was in a sweatshirt. I'm going to get my jacket because I am freezing at this point. Because I'm not from Canada. I lived here for 32 years in Florida, so I'm spoiled. What was your name?
Kevin.
Kevin. Alright. Made you guys laugh a few times, so let's see what he does. It's easy, you know, set it and forget it. That's basically how it works. Because it's autopilot. Autopilot actually can land.
What phone would that be?
Hmm?
What phone would
Well,
that
yeah. We're waiting. I don't know what's going on with the Microsoft server. How long is the flight, guys? It's going to be about 45 minutes. But before that, we got to set up and all of that. Alright, let me check something over here for a second. Check my VPN, because I'm on VPN. Yeah, 234 kilobytes per second, so I don't know what the heck is it. California. How about you? Let's just wait for a second, then we're gonna mess with it. I don't wanna stop it while it's. I am not in any, under no circumstances I'm gonna get Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. Once a year goes by and it's stable, then yes, maybe I upgrade, but we'll see. It'll be 3 years to upgrade to this. 6 months ago, this was still running on MSFS 2004, FS9, 20-year-old program, because that worked. Didn't fail. Why does it take 3 years? Because first of all, the SDK that came out was completely insane, the software development kit, and it's not an easy thing to work with this thing, but once it works, it works. So now it's almost. How many flight hours I did make? Well, on this machine, I got about 17,900 at this point, plus my actual flights. It is happening, but it's really slow, and I don't know why. Thanks for the respect. Are you guys pilots? IRL. What is IRL?
In real life.
In real. Oh, thank you. There's you, Gen Z. Here we go. All right. I am pilot. I do fly. See, I thought aviation and the military has the most acronyms. Gen Z beats the hell out of that one in every part. You know, I heard this. How do you win a war against Gen Z? You're gonna love this as a teacher. How? Write your battle plan in cursive. You just beat them. That's it. Isn't that cool? She likes it as a teacher. She loved this one. When I heard it, I almost pissed myself. That was so funny. Oh my God. Alright, let's see. What the heck is going on with this? There we go. Alright. Are you on? Yes, you are on. And this guy goes on. And that goes on. Alright. Now let me do one more thing really quickly. I'm going to switch the this guy to California into a, let's connect it. So this should work. So even the train moves in Detroit. Alright, so we're connected. We're good. Okay guys, we are leaving. So Kevin, do me the honors please. Push this down. Good. Battery. Push this down. That's the ground power. Keep it there for a second until it clicks. Perfect. Awesome. We're going to start the APU. Push this down. Keep it there for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Let it go. Alright. Set this one please to 12,000 feet. Actually 6,000 only. We're in Detroit. Alright. With this button, the green number on the bottom right, with this button, set it to 2975 please. 2975. Beautiful. Okay, we're gonna go here. Our position is going to be Detroit. Turn these two, please, to the nav position. 2 clicks to the right. Perfect. Now we're gonna go from Detroit to. Don't have a clue what it is. Let's just see. So here, it is CYYZ. CYYZ. I don't know what that was. I don't like it. That sound is not happy. Alright, okay. So now we're gonna go en route. Okay. Alright. So we're gonna do this 21,000 feet. Okay, CYYZ. We're going to be MOLIV 745. Activate performance initialization. We're going to do 11,000 pounds of fuel. We don't need more. Gross weight is 126,000 pounds, 5,000 pounds of reserve. When it goes in the cost index, and we're going to apply 21,000 feet. Okay? Now, the reason why we were going 20,000 like on the other trip and 21,000 over here, because we have 1,000 feet of separation between us, east and west, west to east. Okay, we literally go like 500 miles an hour this way, 500 miles an hour this way. We meet up at 1,000 feet, like 1,000 miles per hour, 1,000 feet apart. So you better like have that. All right, outside temperature is 8 degrees Celsius, quite warm up there. 5 degrees flaps, center of gravity is calculated, and we're going to take off at 127 knots. Alright, now we're going to see over here what they are doing. So we're going to go Zetter 3, Zetter 3, 2, Tango. We're going to do arrival. So what they did is number 6. Number 6 with Opducts. We have the route. Okay? We're gonna. Really? Seriously? Okay. Well, let's see what they're doing. They are landing towards. They landed towards the west. So we're gonna do that. Arrival, runway 23. That's what we're gonna do. New deck. I think. If it's not, well, it's not. I don't know. We're gonna see where we're gonna get there. All right. Okay, now push these two down, please. Beautiful. Fuel pumps, yaw damper. Push the galley switch down, please. Galley. Window heat, 4 of them, not the middle. Good. Pull, switch both of these to auto. Beautiful. And these 3 on. Pull them and switch them. Good. We're established. We're gonna set 21,000. Good. And Toronto is CYYZ is Pearson. Who is Lester Pearson?
Who?
Lester B. Pearson. The airport is named out of him. So I have no clue. But I'm gonna check it out just for fun. Alright. Make this one please to 550.
Oh, Prime Minister of Canada. A.
That's what he said. A.
When? Christian, when?
Alright, okay. Push this down, emergency lights. Good. Awesome. Alright. Turn this guy on. Fasten seatbelt. Turn that guy on. Beautiful.
You're gonna ask for pushback, okay?
Detroit Metro Ground Olive 7-4 flight requesting pushback.
Truck is coming. Gonna get pushed. Have you ever gone on that train?
No.
Train? I did.
1963 to 1968. Thank you very much. Did you get that from Google or you actually know that? Because if you do, then you are definitely amazing. What app is on my phone? What?
What?
It's TikTok.
Alright, we're being pushed. Are you ready to start the engines, my friend? Alright, Kevin, so here's what we're going to do. Turn these off first. Pull, switch off. Good. Push this in, turn it 1 notch to the left. Beautiful. When this one gets to 25, you pull this out, put it up over here. Put your finger here. 25%, pull it out, put it up. Into the groove.
Good. Engine is starting. I definitely Googled that. Okay.
At least you're honest. Alright. Push this down, please. Good, awesome. Push it in, turn it 1 notch to the left again. Beautiful. Put your finger here.
On this the maps is for flight.
Pull it up, pull it up. There you go. When this turns off, you're going to push this down. Good light. Awesome. These 2 down, please. Pitot system. Pull, switch them down, please. Those are the hydraulics. Good. All 3 of them to auto. Good. And this one off. Good. Continuous ignition on. Left ignition. Turn this off, please. Good. Set this one please to RTO. Alright. Parking brake is set. Truck will go away. I'm going to check here. Everything is happy. Good. 5 degrees flaps. Seriously. Give me 1 second. Really? Why? Why is that saying that? I have no clue. taxi out, you take off.
Okay, we're gonna find out where we're gonna go from. We're gonna take off towards the north.
Detroit Metro Ground Olive 745 request taxi for departure to the north with Quebec.
Quebec.
Taxiing hold short runway 22 left via taxiway.
All right, we're gonna go runway 22 left.
Runway 9 left, Bravo Yankee Yankee 10.
Any questions so far?
Okay, let me check. Detroit Airport taxiways. We are here. And we're going to 2227. 21. Two right, two left. Okay, we got it. We're going to Toronto. All right. Welcome to Detroit. It's a nice weather. Taxi light is on.
All right. Any questions? All right. So show me where's your speed.
This one?
That's it. Underneath, you see ground speed. You see 23 knots. Okay, good. Can't go more than 30. Apparently, Southwest never got the memo because they do always faster than that. 10 knots on turns. Okay, on the ground. On the right side is your altitude. Right? We're 660 feet.
Fuel up with maple syrup. They don't like kerosene over there. I love that. All right, the black dot. Remember what I said to him?
No.
Okay, so the black dot right here.
No.
Yeah, that's your nose. Okay. The two black bars are the wings. Got it? We're not gonna go more than 10 degrees when we pitch up, okay? Because if they do, on the ground, when they take off, we hit the tail. Right? Okay. Good. I'm looking at over here, this is where we're going. Alright, we're gonna go in Yankee. This is kilo. Now we're gonna go kilo. See, that's K, that's kilo. If you can see over here, this is how it is. And all of those taxi things. I usually have this so it follows the map, but right now, for whatever the heck is going on, it's not doing it. But it will. I promise. Maple syrup keeps the doctor away. I actually believe that. I have done the master cleanse. It's maple syrup, cayenne pepper, and lemon, and water. That's it. For a week and a half. Nothing else, just that. And maple syrup gives you enough energy to go through the whole entire week. But it cleanses your body out completely because at the end you get nothing but water coming. Alright, okay, so we're gonna go at Yankee 10. So we're gonna watch over here for Yankee 10. Because now I actually have to do it like the old fashioned way. You're gonna look in the, see, that's kilo 9. This is where we are, so the next one is where we're gonna make a left. We're gonna make over here. And right there it says Yankee. See, it says Yankee 10 right there. You see it over here? Yankee 10. Make sense? So those are the things. Those are basically your street sign. most exact. This is a 737-800 NG jetliner. It's as real as you could go, because it's from the real airplane. All right, lights on, strobe lights. Flight attendants, please be seated for departure. Are you ready, my friend? What speed are we taking off at? Then you're not ready. 127. See it? Yep. When we get to 127 is when you're going to take off. Got it? All right, good. Let's get on our way. Yes, and please don't do it because then I have to restart the entire system. I ain't happy about that. That's why I help. So hold that yoke. When you feel this, it's moving on its own. That's me. No, no. All right, heading select is good. Oops, hold on. Flight directory is on. Heading select is on. Auto throttle is on. Okay, so move from here to here. That's it. That's too much. Push this button now. Yep, push it. Watch. All right, we are rolling. Don't steer on the ground because that's you're tilting the aircraft then. Steer on ground. Airspeed alive. Everything is looking great. Rotate. Start pulling. Pull. Watch for the 10 degrees. Okay. Pull. Beautiful. Right there. Don't go down back. Keep it at the 10-degree mark. Okay. Just like that. Keep it right there. Positive rate. Gear up. Flaps 1. And flaps up. Now what I want you to do is please follow the pink bars. Okay. Right there. Up. Beautiful. And now we're going to go to our first intersection, which is going to be Fukuoka. Start turning to the left. There you go. And pull up a little bit. So put the black dot all the time onto the cross. Good job. Gear is up and locked. And lights off. Pull up a little bit, please. Beautiful. We're going down right now. 6,000 feet, please. Now we're going to go up to 21, sorry. Okay? I'm going to do that with 2,000 feet per minute. So follow the pink, okay? Push down. We're about to stall out, so there you go. Okay, now you can see where it is. Finally did its job. How about what? So black dot is the one that chase what? You are chasing the pink. That's correct. We're gonna go 2,000 feet per minute. You see this over here? That's how many feet per minute we're going up. We're gonna do 2,000 feet per minute. Right here. See? It says 1,800, 17, 19. You see it? That's your. There you go. Just follow that. Good. 2,000 feet per minute.
uniform is in the closet at home. Next time I will be in a tutu. Red Fusion Simulation, they are the ones who are making computers. I've never been to them. Okay, you're 4,000 feet per minute, 5,000. I know. Okay, so here's the deal, Kevin. Think before you do. Don't just react. Okay?
So I
So,
should be going.
so now you're supposed to up. Pull, right? You're pulling the nose up, right? And to the left. To the left, to the left. Got it? Well, you're not going to become a 737 pilot in 5 minutes, but 10,000 feet, continuous ignition off. Without the flight attendants can start working. God bless it. Oh. Oh, okay. Pull up. Remember 2,000 feet per minute? Pull up. Alright, now we can speed up to 320 knots, 310 knots. Push down a little bit, please. 2,000 feet per minute, okay? You're 3,400 feet per minute right now, so you gotta push down. Huh? You good? Let me know when you want to put an autopilot. Pull up. The white line is showing you're going down right now. Pull up, pull up, pull up. You're going 2,000, almost 2,000 feet per minute down. Pull up. Up, 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 up. Good, beautiful. Just buy a plane ticket. Okay, I will buy a plane ticket next week. Actually, I don't have to because I fly for free. So, I don't need to.
I feel like it's not the smoothest ride.
You're fine, my friend. I've seen worse. Lot worse. Alright, we're gonna turn this back on. Plus we get that, plus we're gonna turn this guy on. See? Engine anti-ice. We were flying clear skies, but right now we get some stuff. You are doing awesome. I know you don't believe me, but I'm telling you the truth right now. Because you're practically right on the money. Just 2,000 feet, don't let it go. To the left. Left, left. Yeah, the other left. Yeah. Pull up. Yep, the unit subspeed is knots. Everything comes from Marines, from the merchant Marines. The red light, the green light, the white light, to the right. To the right. So turning to Zetter, which is 10 miles away. We're above the clouds now, we're happy.
Transition altitude.
So we can turn these guys off. Pull up a little bit. Transition altitude, 18,000 feet. 3,000 feet more to go. Would you like autopilot?
Yes.
Okay. You can let it go.
This guy right here.
Huh?
Where am I on this? Oh, this.
That guy, yeah. Center is our next intersection, right? And then after that is Tanko. This is 5 miles away. Center is 5 miles away. I'll be right back. You're in charge. Alright? Lights off. Turn off the fasten seatbelt sign. Good. Turn these two lights off. Only those two. Good. I'll be right back. I'm gonna have to go to the place where even the king walks. If there's an alert, I will run. I gotta go to the bathroom for a second.
Descent. Cruise.
Well, at this point, I'm frozen as a chicken. So there's nothing I can do.
It's your uniform.
Yeah.
They were looking for it.
Oh my god. You know how many times I get that? Where's your uniform? Why don't you wear a seatbelt? The amount of people like. It's like, thank you very much for all of your tremendous amount of care and polite comments. Alright, well. We might have some gray skies when we land. We'll see. Yep, it simulates actual flight simulation, actual time, actual weather, actual traffic, everything. Alright, we are right now 153 miles out. We'll start descending 90 miles from now. If everything goes right. Apparently it does. Good. Any questions? Nothing.
What is this interface?
Alright, so it's a single PC, 27 USB cables. So each of these. Okay, so I want you to think with this. Are you IT background at all? Okay, so you know that how it works, right? You get bits and bytes and all of that stuff. Okay, so basically what it says, this is A25. So the A keyboard, 25. You can have A1, extended keyboard. So you have your regular keyboard and you get the rest of the stuff. So all of these USB cables that you see coming down here goes into a 30 port, which I didn't have for the longest time, a 30 port USB hub. Has its own power supply. That's how serious it is. Single cable goes into here, okay, into this PC. Now, there are servers that are getting the data from the telemetry telling you do this, you do that, whatever. Okay? So if you do your light test, you get your light test. You know, all of it, etc., etc. It's exactly down to every detail. And each switches, you have an offset. Okay? So on Microsoft Flight Simulator, what you have is you actually have each and every single button has a Shift Alt Control A or 1 or delete or whatever. They all have something. So what you do is you offset this and you tell it, if I do this, that will do that. And then it will interface to it. It took forever to make it happen. You cannot do it on a Commodore 64. You need a ridiculous PC. This is an i9 with a 4080 card with a 32 gigs of RAM and an M.2 hard drive, a 2 terabyte hard drive. So today the hard drive is no longer spinning. It's not even an SSD anymore. It's just on the motherboard, like a memory chip.
Are these actually monitors?
Huh?
Are these monitors?
Yes. So 9 monitors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And watch this. If I go this, like this, I'll show you. Check this out. So I go like this. That's a separate thing. Look. See, that's a separate thing. Okay? So what I can do is, I can do this. Put it here. Oh, hold on. I just locked this place. It's a make-believe. But, believe it or not, this is the craziest part, okay? The program that runs it is a $15,000 commercial software. That's what the actual airplane is. The airplane, the software gives the telemetry data to the simulator, to the visual. So I'm not using Microsoft Flight Simulator for the aerodynamics and for the airplane. Only the visual is there because the visual is better than the $22 million Level D simulator. Today, that's literally what this is. Alright? Now we're getting into some nasty weather. Let's check over here if there is any bad stuff going on in Toronto. So we're gonna get rid of this. We're gonna go with this. There's snow underneath us. Continuous ignition on. Engine anti-ice on because we got weather. Okay? So
Topic ascent in 50 miles.
you see that comment? Alright, so
Oh, the door.
I have, no. That's regular now. But this is how incredibly smart people are. So some people see a white hood, Top Gun
Topic
KKK.
ascent in 50 miles.
I got a vacuum in my head, okay? At this point. Numbnut. Anyway. Alright, my friend. We're gonna slow down to 290 knots. Set this one, please, down to 12,000 feet. Where is my uniform? In America. Push this button here. social studies you have ever seen in your life. Alright, this is my unit. But there was an actual question if we use 100% takeoff power. Not really. When I do go around, yes. 18,000 feet. Push this button here. So we're going from standard barometric pressure to our barometric pressure. Now we're going to find out what the heck is the weather at CYYZ. And now I know it is the dude who was the president. 210, 13 gusts to 18.
Transition altitude.
So the wind is 13 knots, gusting to 18. So we're going to have some gusty wind. Not that big of a deal, but we do. Alright, the barometric pressure is 2975. So with this button, please set that to just one that notch down. That's it. 2975 at the bottom right. See, that's it. Perfect. Pretty good. Right there. Awesome. You teach. I don't teach. I just make entertainment. I've never been an airline pilot. I'm still a pilot, but never been an airline. If I would be an airline pilot, this would never have been built. Because I ain't gonna take my work home. Talk about complicated, yeah. Alright, so this is what's going on up there right now. We do have snow. Okay. You can see that, but not in Toronto. Just away from it. Okay. See. And that's live. Everything you see here, everything is happening is live. Which is kinda awesome. Would you like to take over?
Sure.
Push the button over there.
Cancel out.
Yeah, that cancels autopilot. Good. Follow the pinkies. How long before landing? We got 82 miles to go. We're gonna listen to the Canadian air traffic. That's Toronto. Runway 23 is what they're doing. This is actual communication from Toronto. So Kevin, essentially what you're doing right now is what Air Canada is doing right at this moment, literally going into Toronto. With the weather, with the traffic, with the communication, you hear the exact same thing they hear, all of that. I'm from New Jersey, my daughter lives in California. I have never flown. What's your advice to me? Don't ever be afraid of flying. You have a bigger chance you get 25 times hit by lightning than you crash with an airplane. That's it. That's my advice to you. Do not be afraid of flying. You have a bigger chance an airplane will crash on the top of your head than you actually crash with one. There are more airplanes flying over New Jersey you will ever fly with, even if you're a pilot. Am I right?
Cruise. Descent.
Oh my God. There you go. Ping bar is down now. Now you're wondering, why is it moving all the time? We got weather. Right? Start going down.
Let the dogs out.
Okay. Woof, woof. Alright, my friend, set this one piece to number 1. That one. Yep.
New Polot.
Sure. So who knows what's the best airline in the United States? What do you guys think? It's very controversial what I'm going to say. Spirit. And people say, are you out of your mind? Why? Well, you can go from Tampa to Las Vegas for $32. For that amount of money, you cannot send a piece of mail with a major carrier. And for that amount of money, I'm willing to sit on a wing. Okay? We are going up right now, big time. Push down.
It's Greyhound.
Yeah, well,
Tough.
there you go. You see, now you're seeing it. That's good. See? Smooth.
Are y'all landing? Y'all landing soon. Alright. Let's find Toronto.
Okay, we do not have Toronto yet. Wow. So what altitude we are at? Push down. No? Over 15,900.
We're aiming for 12.
Yeah. Gotta go down.
I was just following the dot.
Sure. You're not following the dot. You even say it. You need to follow the pink bars, not the dot. You're not moving the pink. Got it? There you go. Okay, now you're going down 5,000 feet per minute. Too much. So now you're going up again. Go down. Alright, so there's the water. See that? To the right. You're gonna go on YouTube in order for me to be able to explain it. There's a black dot, that's the nose of the aircraft. The pink bars are the directors. See that airplane down there? See that? Right there? Right down there. Alright. Now.
Hamilton. We have Toronto Buttonwillow.
guys. Oh, hello. You taking him? Okay. Oh my God. We were going down 9,000 feet per minute. Couple of people got a heart attack.
We'll be alright.
They'll be alright. Okay. Pull up a little bit, please. Pull up.
10,000 feet.
10,000 feet. Alright. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go up like this for a little bit, okay? It's gonna be a nice sunset approach. Alright, lights on. Just to start turning towards the left. 350 degrees. Not as much. Pull up, please. We literally did like this. And now it's like, alright. Let's start doing this a little bit. Feel it. Five degrees flaps. Speed brake is armed. Auto brake is set. We're just slowing down right now. Alright. We are going to go to Calvi. Lateral navigation is on. Good. Just follow the pinky. Localizer is captured. It says localizer, so that means the center of the runway right now is literally picked up by the system. We are right now. Right now we are 21 miles out. Okay. Start turning, please. To the left. No pink dot, black dot. Check out the sun as it comes through. Huh? It would be like, we're at 20 miles out right now. That's literally like 5 miles away. Just follow the pinky. I always save the landing because if it crashed, I gotta restart the entire system. I don't like to do that. I've never seen a UFO. Actually, it's not true. I have. About 3 weeks ago, I had a little tiny flying thing over here. I wasn't sure if it was a mosquito or it was just a tiny fly. I could not identify it, and it was a flying object. So that is as far as I can go with UFOs.
You liked that, didn't you? See, I tried to be entertaining.
It's an LMAO. It's way too focused. Alright. We are at 16 miles out. Once we get to 10, we're gonna drop the gear. We're going to Pearson, Toronto, which apparently it was the president of Canada. We're going somewhere to Timbuktu right now. Right. There you go. Go up a little bit. There you go. Is Adam Sandler a Canadian? I know Mike Myers is, but no. Oh, she's looking it up right now. Come on.
2,500.
All right. So we're 2,500 feet from the ground, even though we're 3,000 feet. Understood? Okay. That was your radio altimeter. 16 years old when you can start training to be a pilot. It's going to take 5 years. 5 to 10 years to get to this point. Aha! Aye, aye. Stay at 3,000 feet, please. You never saw me landing. Well, you are going to now. Just stay. Well, yeah, we're going up and a little too much. So what you're doing right now is you're correcting yourself. And you're thinking, what am I screwing up? Instead of simply flying it. Okay? Alright, hold this up, put it down, please. Gear down, lights on, flight and speed, be seated for landing. Flaps 15, slow down all the way to 136. idea where the terminal building is. But I guess we're just gonna follow that dude over there. This beep 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 means basically we are not set up for takeoff. You like switches? Well, there's plenty of those here. You can push these two down. That's good. Alright. We're looking at, okay, so there's the terminal. You guys can see it up there, how I see it, where we're going, you see? How was that? Challenging? Interesting. Well, you see, pilots are not just glorified bus drivers. There's a little more to it.
Going to 121.9 mile of 745.
I don't know if I bought the airport or not, but it looks semi accurate. I don't know if it really is or not. Is this the plane that disappeared back in 2014 over the South Pacific? Wow! I just got a headache. Oh my god. Yes! It is. Woo! We're ghosts of the Pacific. Absolutely unreal. Alright, turn this off. We're gonna park right there at the last gate. This is, what is this airplane? Yeah, Flare. Is that a real one? Yeah. Okay then. Torontóban vagyunk. That's my Hungarian over here. Alright, my friend. Pull these out, put them down. Yeah. Turn this off. Off. That's no smoking. Off. Good. This one off.
That's why I blame it.
Yeah, you need to stay at the Holiday Inn Express a few more times. And then it could be. Was this cool?
Yeah.
You guys liked it? Awesome. Please be careful with your head. You're big. Don't break my switches. Where am I going? I just arrived. So give me a minute, guys. We got 1,000 people watching. Alright, awesome. Sorry for the delay at the beginning, but yeah, that's fine. Again, there's nothing I can do about it. Thank you guys. God bless you. Yeah, no worries.
Thanks very much.
Yeah, thank you guys very much. See ya. All right, we are back. Let me show you guys. This is when I dreamed about it. This is where I built it in my living room. That was the frame. That's how it looked. How you doing? How can I help you?
I have a reservation.
5 o'clock? Okay. Alright. Let me show you something back really quickly. Okay, these are the first person full motion systems, guys. FCC fighting jet trainer. Virtual reality. F-35 trainer. guys. I'll be back in about probably maybe less than an hour. All right. I'm gonna take a little break. Thank you, guys. Stuff the YouTube.